I'll be over there in the chat in a minute, everybody. Just give me a minute. Get a or whatever. This is about all I felt like messing with tonight. It has been a long day. It has been a hot as blue hell day, and I'm tired. I'm worn out, and don't feel good in the first place. And that didn't make it any better. If you know what I mean. So I decided to just play this tonight, but we'll be back with Skyrim tomorrow night.
Hey Zero. Hey,
see, I knew Zero was in there. I knew he was that bum.
It was a level
to 98, and the last I looked, it said the heat index was 110, and it was 98 degrees. So it was freaking hot. And I'm just glad, I only went outside just briefly until the sun started to drop a little bit. Then I was outside for just a bit, helping our landlord with something. He came out here to mess around with a couple things after it cooled down just a little bit. But it was still hot as crap out there then. And I'm just miserable. Miserable. But what is up? Zero and the bus. Because I was sitting there a little while ago and I said, I am so tired, I don't feel good, and I was like, I really don't feel like doing a stream at all. I'd rather just go to bed, but it's still too warm for that. And I said, well, I'll just do some Ark, and I need to get me a little place built. Now this probably won't be my regular base. I'm going to build a bigger base somewhere else where I can have a pen, but I figured this will take care of it for right now. Get me just a little place to kind of start off with, and have a bed inside there and all this good stuff, And these rocks all respawned. I had all this cleaned out earlier.
Max was inside burning up, and I was outside.
It was a heat index of 110, and it was 88 degrees in our house, in the living room today. And I'm sitting in here sweating like a fiend, and it was just miserable. Miserable. Let me tell you. Not fun at all. Alright, let me get these rocks out here. I've already got a bunch of floors and walls in my box over there. So I don't need all this to craft all that. Like I said, I'm just going to build a kind of a little 2-story place. Nothing special. Just stone. I just want to get this cleared out here so I got some place to drop the foundations. So what do you now I know you had played this a little bit on PC, Bus. What do you think of the map overall? Alright, let's clear out this greenery here. Get all this junk. Hey Wolverine, what's up? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in, dropping a like. Yeah, I mean, I was surprised. I guess with it being a new map and all, I did good views. I got like 213 views on my stream from last night. So I mean, that's not too shabby. I'll take it. Pretty good map. Better than the paid maps. Well, I mean, I can't argue with you there. No, I can't. I can't disagree with you a bit on that. I would say, from what I've seen so far, it's probably a close second to Ragnarok. As far, I mean, size-wise, it's real good. This and that. All right, come on, let's get all this cleared out of here. And I don't know what it is, Bus. I don't know if you've noticed this on yours or not. I am seeing a lot of these turtles laying around dead. I went out running around last night when I was streaming up that way, up off that way, and I must have ran into about 10 or 12 of them. And they all are the same color shell, and they just lay there. And you can't harvest them. And I'm like, what is this supposed to be? You know what I mean? I don't get it. But I mean, they all look exactly the same, and their heads laying the same. I mean, the whole deal, you know. You scrub, get out of here. Yeah, I know, that's the scrubby spitty. Weather at Enfield, 88 degrees. It's 85 here. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty equally miserable.
Yeah, it says 78 right now. Went down. But it still feels like 83.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be another 96 degrees tomorrow.
Yeah, I've seen those as well. Yeah, I thought maybe it was like a glitch or something, but I've saw that it was kind of weird. But now, I don't know.
Hey, Texan, how are you?
Hey, Texan. Yeah, give me a minute here, Texan, and I will, like I said, I saw your question that you had posed to me on PlayStation. I will show you that here in a second.
And if anybody knows anybody that can walk on my back, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, she had her first real day back to work yesterday as far as actual working, and she was on her feet all day long. But all right, Texan, you know what you asked me about the deal with the map. It helps if you have a GPS, and all you do is well, get that out of there. All you do is pull up your GPS, get your coordinates. Like right now, we're at 41.7, 38.9, and for some reason, when you play single player, whenever you pull up, let's say I put a marker down for this base. Whenever I log out and log back in, look, my marker is gone. And it does that on the single player. Generally, anytime I log back in, I've got to redo it. So all you do is basically just pull up your GPS. All right, go get them, Birdie. Pull up your GPS and then hit your center pad to pull up your map. Okay? Then what you do is you hit your square button. And then it'll come up add marker to map. So I will go 41.7, and then longitude is 38.9, and then you can have whatever marker. If you got markers all over your map, whatever, you can make different ones. And I'll just put just base for right now. And then you just come down here and hit accept. And see, look, it puts the pin right there.
Oh, you got a new Dotson named Rosie.
And that's it. And that's all you got to do. And then whenever you pull up your map, boom, there you go. And that's all you do. Oh, you got a new Dachshund. Oh, we love them. We just like crazy old Rusty Boy, our Dachshund. And that is the gist of doing the map, or doing markers on your map. Hey, no problem, man. Yeah, I saw that, and I wasn't on my PS4 all day. It was so hot, and I mean, it was freaking unreal hot today. Heat index was up to like about 110, and our air conditioner, you know, we got air conditioner. It works. It's a good air conditioner, but it's just not very big. So yeah, it's oh, come on.
Well, hopefully that'll change.
What's that?
It may take a little bit since Sweet Pea's not taking to her real well.
Oh, well, yeah. When we first got Rusty, now we already had Peanut, who's our Chihuahua. She didn't like Rusty at all. She did not. She had no use for Rusty. And it took a while for her to warm up, but she did eventually. Because we were just like with her, we were like, well, you might as well warm up to him because his ass ain't going nowhere. He's here. He's a member of the family. God, I hate this.
He seems to be doing better than what
hate this.
He was.
Yeah.
He was scared here the other week.
Yeah, whenever I see my dog looks like he's not feeling good, and he goes to have a movement, and all you see are a couple little drops of blood come out. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. So yeah, we were real worried there for a while.
We were able to get him some medicine.
Yeah, finally we was able to get him some medicine. And he seems to be a lot better now. He seems like he's back to his old self. But as far as how we're doing, I mean, we're hanging in there. Like I said, she's gone back to work. Finally, was able to go back to work, which is great. And it'll be fine. It'll be good to finally have some of our own money come in at the end of this coming week. As long as I'm able to keep the lights on till then we'll be okay. We got enough food to get us through, and we got drinks. So, well, that, and also to hopefully, I'd like to be able for her to get her medicine, because we ain't been able to get her medicine she needs.
I was able to get the one, but I ain't got the other one.
Nope. Yeah, and I'm not real happy about that right now.
Yeah, he sat around for a couple days and didn't really move a whole lot and didn't want to eat. He was drinking though. I mean, he would go over there at least once a day and get him something to drink. But he's finally, starting to seems like getting back to his old self.
Yeah, he's doing better. He's very resilient. He said he is rough and ready, rusty. Rough and ready, rusty. That's him. Okay. Let's go here. And we will put you there. Like I said, this house is going to be nothing fancy. It's just going to be the basics. Where I can maybe put me a grill inside here, and of course my forge and my smithy, stuff like that. I will build a bigger one elsewhere that'll have a pen with it.
But I'm going to let everybody know ahead of time. Breathe a little bit easier. Max will be taking probably about a week or so off.
Yeah, because like I said, I've been grinding hard on this for 2.5 years, and I'm starting to have some health concerns, but I'm gonna keep at it as long as I can, because I have a feeling if I go see a doctor, they're gonna want to put me in the hospital again, and that ain't gonna happen. Not until I don't have a choice but to go back in the hospital.
So Sweetie is generally very quiet, never grows a lot. She does it Rosie. Freaked me out to hear she actually has a voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way with Peanut. She never really, made any kind of noises until, she got around Rusty, and where Rusty's usually pretty quiet unless he hears a noise or, we get him all excited playing with him or something, he might bark. But Peanut, it seems as she's gotten older, it seems like she's crotchety. She's
crotchety, all right. Crotchety old bag.
Yeah, she'll probably she might be like this for a little bit, and she'll calm down. She'll finally realize, well,
it'll take a few days.
Ain't going nowhere,
it'll take a few days, but then she'll kind of gradually get the idea. Well, she'll be like, well, that idiot that owns me, he ain't listening, so I might as well, fall in line here, And with her being a little bit older, I mean, yeah, no. Yeah.
Well, Sweetie's probably like, hey, I had him to myself. Now somebody else coming in.
Yeah. Well, this is true.
Hey, Nathan.
My behavior therapy finally got approved. Been trying for 5 months to get it sorted. Oh, well, that's good to hear, Buzz. Yeah. Well, I'm happy to hear that for you. Something you've been trying to trying to get done, you know. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good to hear.
Hey, believe me, my behavior therapy was being able to get back to work.
Exactly.
Because there's been, you know, several people
I'm not going to say her attitude because that sounds bad, but generally her demeanor has improved a great deal just since she's been able to go back to work.
I mean, you know, well, everybody has told me that it seems like I look like I've had a burden lifted.
Well, like I said, she'll get her first paycheck next Friday. Well, I mean, 6 days. Today's Saturday, so the end of this coming week.
Hey, BG.
And we'll actually be able to have our own money to put on our own electric. I'm not going to have to beg for it because I don't like doing that at all. But that way, any money that gets donated in, I'll hopefully be able to use it to maybe get a game or do something for the channel, which is probably overdue. But, you know. Hey, BG! How are you? A chicken and waffle treat today at Dog Treat Bakery. And extra time to show her she's not... Oh, yeah, you got to kind of get, you know, reassure her, hey, you know, just because we got the new one in, we're not going to kick in your butt to the curb, and there's Big Nathan.
BG, he is doing so good.
She got to see him again today.
Yeah, Samantha called me, and a friend of hers, her boyfriend's little boy was turning 2, and they were having a pool party, and she invited, you know, Samantha to bring Zane, and so Samantha didn't want to have to drive all the way to Winston by herself. So she said, Mom, you want to go with me? I said, John, go. And so we went down there, and I got to see Zane playing in the water, and he ate a cupcake and ate some pizza.
Yeah, he had like the blue icing all around his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Looked like he was having a good time, man. So, yeah.
But, yeah, Zane is doing great. And I had to show Max what I had told him. He now will he'll get my phone and I'll tell him to say hello.
And he'll put the phone up to his mouth and like, hey, you know. Like
he goes, ho?
Yeah, ho, you know. So yeah, he's crazy.
Oh. Sorry.
You still hurting there, old woman?
Yeah. Like I told you, I'm hurting from my lower back to my butt cheeks.
But I appreciate everybody stopping in. Say hello. Please throw up your like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. What is up there?
Theo.
I just call you Theo. Hello, Theo. I'm not going to try to say all that, and besides, I don't have my glasses on anyway, so I'd probably screw it up anyhow. Alright, let's give me these back.
He is on his just his own.
I'm on my single player. I had a friend that I've played so many hours of this game over the past probably year and a half, who had their own server, but they don't really play it anymore. You know, real life and family things kind of took over. So yeah, I pretty much just kind of play by myself now, and I don't need no server for that.
Texas said an awesome one on this map I'm making many days. It's that far left on the map.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you. It's probably somewhere where I had already kind of went and checked out last night, but of course, you know, it's not showing. So, yeah.
Powerwolf.
What's up, Powerwolf? Let's get this, the roof finished on this. But like I said before, we are rapidly nearing the time where I'm gonna have to quit asking for donations so much. I might ask occasionally and be like, hey, you know, new game coming out. You know, anybody, you know, would like to donate. You know, if you'd like to see me play it like I used to do back in the day, then maybe do something like that. But yeah. But the only thing, like I said, the only thing I got to worry about is just trying to, well, not trying, but I got to figure out a way to get us until next Friday. So if anybody would like to make a small donation to the channel to help us keep the power on for about another 5 days, please do. I probably need about $45, $50.
Powerwolf, I am at work. I worked my first full day.
Hey, now you got your own roof to sit up on there, Birdie.
Yesterday.
Yep.
I was off today, go back in and work 2 more and then off, and then work 2 more and then off, and I get paid Friday.
Yep, our actual first, like I said, we'll have our own money that I haven't had to ask somebody for. So I mean, that's got us feeling a little upbeat just with that, you know. So hey.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, after being sitting on your bootay for a while,
and then you got to be back on your feet for like 8 hours. It is murder.
And
I've been there.
Then, you know, going back to work and being on, you know, constantly on your feet, except for the 10 minutes basically you get for your break, or the hour you get for lunch, you gonna feel it the next day.
Powerwolf said there's a decent chance he may join the land of the employed soon. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, and Valguero, he's got to go have another meeting with some people that he's been trying to get a job working somewhere. He's got a bottling company or something. And he's got to go meet with them one day this coming week, so that's looking good for him. So
thank you, Buzz. I really appreciate it. But yeah, just
I will be here if I get that. Well, don't worry about that, Powerwolf. You got to take care of your business. You got to take care of you and what you got to do. Yeah, don't worry about that. Never.
I mean, you know, that's like they kind of just threw me a schedule, you know, together this week. I'm doing 10 to 7s, and I mean, it's part-time, but it's income.
Well, I mean, you're getting close to full-time hours.
Yeah, I'm getting 32 hours this coming week, so, and which that is subject to change once
once the boss gets back from her vacation, which she was on this past week. You could find that jump up to 40 hours real fast. So I mean that would be okay. I mean, you know, it's just one extra day.
But yeah, you definitely feel better about yourself when things start looking up.
All right, now there we go.
You know, it's like Max was saying the other night. You know,
get some wood to put in here, and I can start getting some metal going.
Words cannot express how appreciative and how thankful that we are to everyone that has either donated, came into the channel, and just, you know, sit in here and talk to us, prayed for us, any of that. I mean, we are so thankful and appreciative of that.
I know, I see it. I'll plug it in there. You go ahead and steal Amber. Ha ha ha. Idiot. There you are.
Is that one of them
sucking
weasel-like things?
No, that's a bird.
Oh, that's a bird.
That's one of the flying poacher bastards. Suck. Regular money would probably mean the occasional donation might well, I mean, that's all well and good too. If that's something you want to do when that time comes, Powerwolf, we would appreciate that.
I mean, if you can, you can. If you can't, you
yeah,
can't.
I mean, yeah, don't worry about that.
About it.
You worry about getting your get yourself situated and what whatever you got to do for you. Yeah. Yep. Give me that.
So how are you doing, Miss BG?
Let's
that
see.
finger?
What was I doing? Oh yeah, I need wood.
Oh, you own the phone.
Yep. And there is the wood. And we'll get these 2 forges up and running. Oh, and I'm overweight. Well, that's all right. We'll just kind of slowly go back up here to the house, up on the waterfront mansion. Boy, I'm glad the house finally cooled down. Like I said, it was up to 88 degrees inside our house today. And the air just running wide open. I mean, it was going as hard as it could go. But when the heat index is about 110 outside, and I got sun beating down on the roof, and it's a metal roof, it's like living in a pressure cooker. It is no fun. If I had my choice between here or live in a basement apartment, give me the basement apartment any day. Be no problem. Duke's going to freak out when he gets up, so I think I'll be at the neurologist's office this week with my hand. What's Duke going to freak out about?
Okay, BG.
If it's not something that you want to put in the chat or something, I mean, just, send a DM on Twitter or something, Or if you don't want anybody to know, then, I mean, that's fine, too. It's whatever. Now, good. Now we're getting that going. So let me start putting some supplies in the old smithy over here, which will be good. We'll put some flint in here, and we'll put some stone, and some thatch, of course. Gotta have the thatch. And we'll put the hides. And the fiber, must have the fiber, and we got a little bit of keratin. We'll put that in there, and we'll go ahead and put the rest of this in here. Get it out of my inventory.
I'm supposed to smell like smoke. You can barely even.
Oh yeah, you can smell it a little bit in here. Yeah. And this wood, I'll put the wood in here. And the rest of this flint we'll probably take out here and drop. Don't need it. Okay. Now let's see, what do I got to have to make the big heavy reinforced door? I think that's got to have stone, thatch, and wood to make that. So we'll put that in here. Of course, I don't know how much of each I'll need. We'll put 100 thatch and the 74 wood. And if I need any more, we'll just have to go out and get some more. Okay, now where are you at? Reinforced door. Oh, okay. Oh, well, shoot, it don't take that much at all. And I'll go ahead and make 2. That way I'll have one in case I want to put a back door on here or something. I'll talk about it. Oh, okay. Okay, BG, that's fine. No
problem.
Yeah, it's whatever. There we go. Reinforced door. Now we're cooking with gas here. Things are looking a little bit better. And we'll put that there. We'll just stick that in there for right now. And those circular stairs we'll put in there. I don't need a cheapo slingshot. This I'm going to put in there. How's the rest of my outfit looking? Not too shabby. I'll be alright for right now. Do 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 do. I've got an extra. Yeah. Got some more gloves to wear. Yep. All right. Let's see. Now we got that going. So we got the we're making metal ingots, which I'm going to need to make the grill. And I got to remember, I think I have to have, no, to ask why. Cinnamon, I don't know what's going on with your other. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to read that. I had to put my glasses on there so I make sure what I was reading. I do not know. YouTube's been acting goofy, so something could be going on with YouTube and your other account. I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
Oh.
Who knows? I do not know. Put that recipe over there. I'm not going to need that. I'm not going to have no crops. I ain't messing with that. Yeah, screw that. That's one thing I can't stand in here. I mean, it's nice if that's what you like to do. You like to grow the crops and have the different berries and grow the rock carrot and stuff like that. I've just never really cared about doing any of that. I always kind of like, meh. Alright, now I need to make me another bed to put inside here. So I need fiber, hide, thatch, and wood for that. So let's go fiber, hide, thatch, and wood. And hopefully that'll be enough to make it. Yep, there we go. We'll just make old El Cheapo bed for right now.
And something it could be a YouTube thing. It could also be that I'll be honest myself. I've actually went through on some of the people that have been in here, haven't been in a while, and they are associating with people that have caused problems for us in the past. I have went through and I have banned a few people. I'll be honest. So, and I may have accidentally banned you. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that is possible too. But like I said, I don't know for sure.
If I did, I apologize.
I don't think I did. In fact, I can almost say pretty much for certainty that I did. I hadn't banned anybody in a while. Not that I can recall. stupid thing out of here. Well, I mean, it gave me 91 keratin, so I mean, I just don't need all that spoiled meat. Ew. Okay, now what else we got back here? What else we got back here? And we can go ahead and bust all this up. Don't need it. I've got a bed there. So, yeah. Okay, that's just extra. I need to make me a couple big storage boxes. That's what I need. So what do I got to have to make those? And they will be down here somewhere. Where are you? There you are. Of course, I need more wood. So let's go get some more wood. I like those kind of Joshua-looking tree things there, so I'm going to try to leave them. They're nice to look at. And then I will just do the, take out these old rotten tree things too. Because they don't really have any real aesthetic value or anything. At least I don't think they do. That's just me. I'll go ahead and get plenty of wood while we're out here. So I have some I can put in the smithy for repairs and such. Boo 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 boo. Alright, now let's make a couple big storage boxes. We'll go ahead and make 3. What the heck? Go ahead and make a 4th. And we'll put a couple of these down here. And then I'll probably put a couple upstairs. And we'll put you right there. And we'll put you up here. And then we'll put the other 2 upstairs. Probably it's right over here. Okay, good. Much better. Much better. And now we'll get the rest of our stuff out of our boxes back here. And oh, well, thanks. Just for something quick to throw up. I don't know about you, Bus. I've always liked the look of the stone. I always thought, it gives a nice look to it. But I'm not as big a fan of the metal, even though it's got a lot better durability. And I guess if you got it'll keep T-Rexes out and stuff like that from damaging your base. But it's got more like them little red flecks in it, look like blood or something. I'm just always like, yeah. I just never was a fan of it. I mean, if you can get it, painted and stuff, it will look a little bit better. But overall, I was always just kind of, didn't really do anything for me. But I don't know. That's just me. Let's see. Okay, I know I had allosaur brain. Where'd it go? Okay, there it is. 2 allosaur brain. And we will put the rest of this stuff up here. These skins and stuff. I would have to go in and take a look. You can't.
Okay.
If it's showing that he can't type, that means that you were in on my account during that time. You can't do it on yours. It has to be done on mine. Well, I'll look at it later. Yeah, metal looks bad unless you paint it. Exactly. Yeah. I'll look at it later. Yeah.
Sam and Max will take a look at it and see. I ain't used your account.
Well, you were in there that one day because you were looking at some stuff for me. I don't remember what it was. It's been a few days back because I had it up on my tablet. But yeah, like I said, I'll go in and look at it later. You'll just have to remind me.
Yeah, the metal looks like it's got blood all over.
That's what I was saying. I'm just like, I'm just not a big fan of it. And the constant clanging of the door going in and out, I was never a big fan of that either. But yeah, well, that's me.
Yeah, now I do like the tech. You do like the tech pieces.
Yeah, the tech pieces are nice. Yes, they are much better. It just takes a shitload of junk to make that stuff. Ooh. And let's see, we got some electronics and we got some scrap. Or I killed a tech stegi yesterday, a tech parasaur. And we'll go ahead and put these pelts in here for right now. And we'll just put in this extra stuff. Put in this extra keratin. Here, I slapped and shared it out. She is currently tossing her wireless keyboard and mouse. Ah, okay. Well, just tell her that if she is doing that, hopefully she has money to repair such or to replace.
And why would Den Mother be tossing her keyboard and mouse?
Exactly, yeah. Inquiring minds want to know these things, you know.
Unless she is doing her Sims challenges.
Well, she said yesterday when she came in, she had to completely uninstall Sims 3 and everything, and re-download the whole mess. And I'm like, you got more patience than I do. I'd have just said screw it. I wouldn't have done it. No. Not on your life. Okay. Now let's put these other two metal in here. Okay, we're up to 45 ingots. What do we got to have to make the grill? That's what I want to find out. I'll probably have to have a fabricator, if I remember right. Yeah. More than likely, I'll have to have a fabricator. Oh, maybe, let me look here. Yes, this is the new map. Hacker Boy, what's up? This is the new map. This is Valguero. I guess that's the way you pronounce it. Yeah, it dropped yesterday afternoon. And it's a nice map. It's a very nice map. It's big. It's like 63 kilometers. That's fine, BG. And that over there is a big... It's got a really good-sized redwood area from what I saw yesterday. It's got a big snow area.
Oh, I like the mountains.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was up over there yesterday. I went up there on the bird. Went up there running around, flying around, this and that.
Turn off her computer going into screensaver and sleep mode. Then she had to redo the install of Livestream and the store content. Oh, Lord. Poor Amber.
In fact, let's hop on old Birdie here and go take a ride around and see what's going on. The spider cave, I probably won't like that, but you know, it's whatever. 3 slow wireless mouse that she used.
Well, I guess
Actually, I want to go up over this way. I didn't really explore up this way. And just take a look around.
Go on, Rusty boy.
You see that Bob visited.
Yep.
Ah, okay. Yes, Bob. Bob. Yeah, but like I said, it looks like a nice map from everything I've seen. There is an aberration cave somewhere on here. I don't know where that's at. I know Bus has been into it, but exactly about where it's at on the map, I couldn't tell you at the moment. I'll have to hunt it down. But I'm interested in checking that out. Nice big body of water. I mean, it looks nice.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, what we got down there? Got some khaki rhinos, couple broncos. Okay. And I saw where that new dino is at. I saw over in that area. Hell, there was about 7 or 8 of them running around. Bust 2 of them attacked my bird. They didn't last very long. The bird killed them pretty fast. But I'm definitely going to have to get me one of those. They look kind of cool. They had some good looking colors on them. One of them was a red and black. Looked real nice. Yeah. And then I saw the coolest looking tech raptor. But it was only a level 30. And I'm like, boo. If he had been a higher level, I would have tried to tame him. I'd have just parked him outside the base. I'd have loaded him up with food and just parked him outside. You know, it's not like it's on a server and I got to worry about stuff coming along and killing it like when I'm got the game turned off and I'm asleep or something. You know? But he was like a solid red, and he had a bright yellow tip to his tail, and the like the little like feather looking things on the back were bright yellow, and so were the lights inside. I was disappointed with this on console. It looked like they toned it down. Yeah, I remember somebody, I think one of the people that was doing the development of the map, I saw a tweet come out here, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks back or so. I can't remember exactly when. And somebody was asking something about the aberration cave when it was going to come out on console, and he was just like, there was a lot of things that he had to take, that they didn't put in there, or basically, you know, chop it up. So he didn't sound like he was very happy about that.
Just waiting for the game to finish loading up and see if I missed any more content. I only lost a few custom worlds, but I just need to re-download. Rusty, what is your issue?
Oh, what we got up here? Ooh, we got more metal. Let's get this metal. And boy, I tell you, you can spot these, you know, like in the regular game, the gold, I mean, you can see the gold rocks, but on here they're like really shimmery. Really shimmery. Because the first time I saw one, I was like, boy, it's like some, ooh, obsidian. Nice. That's the first obsidian I've seen. I'm getting this. Oh, yeah. You okay there, Rusty boy? I don't know. You know, with him, there ain't no telling. Yep, but I'm definitely going to get that obsidian and get this metal while I'm here. But like I said, I'm glad to finally find some obsidian on the map. So it's not too far from the base, so that's good. Yeah. You cannot have too much obsidian. Oop, there's some more over here. Okay, that's pieces that are broke up. Let's get this. Okay. And, anything else over here? Over here? Let's circle up around here. Okay, anything down there? No. That may be it for up here. I'll have to keep an eye out right around this area, flying over these big rocks to see if I see any more up underneath me. But let me dump the stone. I don't need that mess. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 600 and some obsidian. So that's not bad. Not too shabby. We'll take it.
Well,
oh, that's like a ball on the end of that. Okay, cool.
Hopefully you've got all the content and everything you need, Amber.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Alright, come on, birdie. Let's go. Let's go. What does my character do as soon as I get on the bird? Craps.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll fly off over this way. We'll check on top of this rock over here, see if there might be some obsidian up here too. Don't really see anything down here. Just regular rocks. Well, there's some metal. Oh, crystal too? Oh, nice. Good deal. Give me the crystal. We'll take it. I'm encumbered. Sounds like a personal problem. Oh, great. I'm over encumbered. I can't move. Okay, now I just want to be able to get over here to my bird. And we will pick you up. And because when you put it on your bird, it only counts half the weight. So we're going to load him up. Nope, I don't want that stone. So, yeah, I could have just dropped the stone and not have to worry about picking it up. No. Okay.
Got about 5 pages
Of individual items to download. You have fun with that. I would say no. Especially the way our internet is with the download speed. Good God. I'd be pulling what left I got of my hair out. Zero, quit coming in here and just saying boo, Ark. We will be back tomorrow night with good old Skyrim. Like I said, if I hadn't played this tonight, I probably wouldn't have streamed anything. Just feel like garbage. Oh, here's some more crystal. Might as well go ahead and get it while we're here.
Well, maybe that's your opinion, but some don't think so.
Oh, comment to Zero. You tell him, Lindber. Tell him to behave.
Zero, behave. What fantasy world are you?
Yeah, I was beginning to wonder that myself. You actually expect that to be something that would happen?
Nah.
Something that would actually possibly happen? Never. Never, never, never. Alright, now let's go, Birdie.
But I'm starting to worry about myself. Because
Why?
there's a lot of times that I'll make a comment, like if you say something, and then I'll look in there and I'll see that Zero made the same comment.
That is good. That is downright frightening. Yeah, you need to watch that closely. Well, we're gonna have plenty of crystal, God knows. If I could just find a lot more obsidian, it'd be better. You got a whole one-page queue for downloads. Like I said before, have fun. I would not have the patience for it. Unless it was something, you know, like I could just kind of like put it into like a rest mode and go do something else for a few hours and just kind of let it go. Ugh. If I had to sit there and babysit it, I'd wind up beating up something. Well, there's plenty of metal around, which is a good thing. Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, on these metal rocks, it's almost like they sprayed them with like some glitter paint or something. I mean, they are shiny as hell. That's enough metal for right now. I just want to keep my eyes open, see if I see any more obsidian. Oh, ow, the sore pack. You idiots. Go away. Okay, this looks like the desert area, the desert biome over here. Let's go over here and check it out.
I have 56
while we're here.
pages of store content. That is because the series is a complete set. As individual, individual items.
Just waiting for the Let's Not Talk About It launcher to load up. Let's see what we got over here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boo boo boo. There's more metal. Like I said, we don't need any more metal right now. We're in good shape. We've got plenty to last a little while. See what the temperature is. 97 degrees here on the boreal forest. What is that below? Oh, scorpions. Then Misty would throw flip-flop. No, she wouldn't. No, she wouldn't.
No.
Oh, scorpions. A lot of scorpions around. And those are regular pteranodons down there. Looks like a ruin up this way. Let's go up this way. We'll do a flyover. Okay. Some battle music there briefly. Oh, that stupid icky Ichthyornis bird or whatever. He stole my Hazelberry. Better not steal anything more than that, or I'm gonna get my bird to beat his ass. Beat his head. I could have swore there was like a ruin down here. At least it looked like that from a distance, but I guess not. What's this over there? Man, there's a lot of pteranodons out here. This would be a nice kind of flattish area to build a base too. You can get rid of all them big rocks. And you could build a pen here and the whole ball of wax. Yeah. Like most of the stuff down on the beach area down here is friendly stuff. That's good. Interesting looking rock outcroppings here. The grain belt up here. That'd be a terrific spot to build a base right here, right up here, along this edge. Way too many. Look at all the bronzes. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, this is a very, very sizable map, which is always a good thing. The bigger the better. Okay, Tech Parasaur. There's some of the horses. Huggies. Ugh. They can go hug something else. Nice color. Crappy dinosaur. I would never have a Huggy. Never. They're about worthless. Yeah, T-Rex comes to take a bite of it, tries to hug it to death. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Hey, Jen Schoberlin. Pickles are coming soon, but you can't stay. Oh, well, well, that's okay if you can't stay. I appreciate you coming in to say hello. But boy, I tell you, I'm waiting on them pickles. Waiting, eagerly waiting on the garlic pickles. Well, we appreciate that. Like I said, you know, we always like people to come in and be able to hang out for a while. But if you can't, don't feel bad. Come in and say hello and drop your like and wave at everybody, and that'll be just fine. We're not going to hold it against you. Yes, hot. It was, the heat index here was about 110 today. It was freaking hot. Miserably hot. And I know up your way you've been having bad storms. I saw all through up that area. I know where you're about where you're at. And yeah, you was having really bad storms up that way. Serious stuff. A lot of high winds, big hail, all kinds of stuff. Because I thought about you and I'm like, boy, I hope she's okay where she's at. You know, people always say, boy, I can't wait when it's real hot during the summer. Man, I can't wait till winter. Then it gets real cold in winter. Boy, I can't wait till summer. And I will say it right now. I'm not a big fan of winter time when it gets real cold, but I will take it over this any day. I will gladly wear multiple layers of sweatshirts. It's better than this. Because when it starts getting really hot, it's not good for either of us. It makes it hard on both of us to breathe. You know, because we're getting old and stuff. Just open a brand new... I don't believe that for a second.
No,
that's a bunch of crap. But yeah, I saw it. Yeah, baloney. Hey, over here, look, we got a kangaroo hopping around. Hey, kangaroo. What level are you, kangaroo? Oh, you're a scrubby level 20 kangaroo. And there's another one over here. Let's see what level you are. Although you're not as nice a color. Well, level 85, that will work. I wish I could share my 72 degrees with you. Well, sorry, yeah, you can keep the hail. No offense, but you can keep the hail. Yeah, I will take a pass on that. I'm not a fan of hail. We don't have a car to worry about getting dented up or a windshield cracked or anything, but I'm not a fan of it. They said some of the hailstones up there, I saw a picture somebody had taken of somebody's windshield, and all you saw was 3 big bash marks in their windshield. And somebody else had said they were having baseball-sized hail. And I'm like, holy Christ. Insurance companies love that crap. Whew. But we appreciate everybody coming in. Be sure to throw up your like and hit the subscribe button for the channel if you've not done so. And like I said, Misty has gone back to work, and which is a very good thing for her. Well, it's a good thing for both of us, but mainly for her, because it'll do a lot for her. Her mental goodness. We'll just put it that way. Makes her feel a lot better about things.
Good for Max's physical good.
Yeah. Because as soon as she gets full paycheck in and we can feel a little more confident, I'm gonna take about a week off. I need a day or two here off here and there, but I need to get away and take me a break for just a few days straight. But I do appreciate everybody coming in. Like I said, we just got to get by until this coming Friday. So if anybody would like to donate to the channel, help us out so we can put a little bit more money on our electric, carry that over till she gets her check, please hit up my PayPal link. And if you can't do it on the PayPal, last resort, hit my Streamlabs. PayPal's preferable though, because I get that money immediately. But if you could help us out with that, we would really appreciate it. What is that? Frickin' oh, stupid terror birds and stuff. Dumb things. Hate those things. Call them chicken legs. Well, that's some of the new things. The new dino. The Dinocleus or whatever it's called. I'm probably pronouncing it completely wrong. Well, I mean, that's okay. And I'm going to wind up... Look at that one. It's got, like, blue in it. Yeah. I'm definitely going to get one of those to have for my menagerie of animals. I've got some animals in storage. I got a big Beauty, which is sort of like a green and red, real cool looking. And then I have a psychedelic... oh, what the hell is those things? Huh? No. Oh yeah, the Calicotheria. Sort of looks like the head of it sort of looks like a cow, and with the big claws. I got it off the Extinction map way back when Extinction first dropped, and it's like a psychedelic color. Which server is this? I'm on a private game. I'm just single player. I don't generally play on the servers. Turk.
Yeah, Turk.
What's up, Turk? Yeah, I don't mess with getting on them servers. Usually most of them servers are cancerous. I mean, I hate to use that term, but that's about what it is. I would just prefer just, unless I'm going to be getting together and playing with some people, which I really don't too often, I just usually do my single player. Just kind of roll with that. Unless somebody's got like one of their private servers that they rent. I do know I've got a couple friends that has one, and maybe one day I'll go on there and play with them some, or see what's going on there. Oh yeah, I could use that term. A lot of people use the C term just because, I don't know, a lot of younger people, they don't think about it like that, Oh, I know. I streamed this last night. I downloaded it yesterday and got all the assets in and everything. And I actually went in and played and did a stream of this last night. And yeah, and I had several people come in saying the servers were jammed. They couldn't even get in. Hey, Brother Jags. But yeah, a lot of people were saying, yeah, they do need to open up more servers. They should have known. Anytime you drop a new map, especially one that's highly anticipated like this was, that the servers are going to be just slammed full. How you feeling today, Jags? Any better? Hopefully you got you some rest last night. I mean, I know you had to go to work today and all that. Yeah. Now, is yours a PvE or PvP server, Jags? PvE. Okay. Yeah, I noticed where Bus kind of switched over his game earlier today on his stream, but it looked like some stuff came up missing that you guys that he had or something. I don't know if he ever got that figured out or not. It was PvP and you changed it. Ah, okay. I got you. But I appreciate everybody coming in. Like I said, be sure to hit the thumbs up for me if you don't mind. I will be back tomorrow night with Skyrim, and then Monday night I'm gonna have to take my night off. I have just been so sick for a week and a half now. I need a break badly. Hey, BG's back.
Welcome back, BG.
BG. But I'm on the giving it a good go tonight and tomorrow night. I didn't get to play this map much last night, but I'm going to play the heck out of it tonight. Good deal, Jags. Well, hopefully you don't start too late. Well, I mean, she's got to get up, not early in the morning. She's going to have to probably get up about 8 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
About 8 o'clock. So if you get on there fairly early, we might be able to come in for a few minutes to say hello. But I've had to kind of, she's had to adjust her schedule, so I've had to kind of adjust mine a little bit too. But I mean, that's okay.
Yeah, because Max spoils me when I'm working.
How do I spoil you?
What do you mean?
What? Because I fixed you a couple sandwiches to take to work with you the other day. Yeah, because we don't have the money for you to buy to get you something to eat there, and I'm not going to have you go to work and not have nothing to eat. I just got to time it right because the bus is going to play eventually, and I just don't want to stream. Well, yeah, you don't need to stream that long, Jags. No, I get that 100%. You don't need to do that at all. Let's head over towards this purple drop. Maybe we might be able to get there and get it.
It is busy. I mean, he really does. You know, before when I was working there, he does.
It's just like tomorrow. I'll fix you a couple sandwiches that you can take with you to work, so you got something to eat. You don't need to be there all day and not eat nothing.
But I mean, you know, he makes sure I got my dinner and then, you know, he gets my clothes out for me, and all I basically got to do is get up and, you know, get my work clothes on, and thank God I do not have to wear
the khaki. She can wear jeans and she can wear t-shirts, as long as the t-shirts don't have like no big old printed stuff all over them and stuff, as long as they're decent looking. You know, you don't want nobody walking into work. It's got like a big pot leaf on their shirt or some crap like that.
I would love to be able to wear my Grumpy Cat one that says no.
Well, yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, that would be good. Or the one that says, what, the chicken butt? Yeah. But, like I said, oh, Lord, we got Uties over here with the UDL. I'm not really too worried about it. I know my bird can kill about anything on the map except maybe a Giga foot, because I didn't want to miss anything on the ground. Yeah, that's something I got to do. I was just kind of flying around a little bit just to try to get a look at everything on the map, you know. But she will actually get her first real earned paycheck in a long, long time the end of this coming week, so that's going to be a good thing. So like I said before, if anybody can donate to the channel just to give us a little bit more money to put on our electric to get us by till Friday, that would be terrific. Please do that if you can. This heat is a monster, and I can in the damn thing is in my meter out there is just buzzing, and it's got me really nervous. So like I said, the days of me coming on here and begging for money is about over. Thank God, because I don't like doing it. But I did, you know, do what I have to do, even though I don't like it. Yeah. That we could also hopefully get a little bit of money so she can get the rest of her medicine. She wasn't able to get her medicine. I'd like for her to be able to pick it up tomorrow. I wish I could play it, but Duke hasn't gotten into his so that I can get it loaded onto my side. I guess it don't matter now. I can't play with my hand, but still be nice. Oh. from Aberration. Love the little shine horn. Yeah, the shine horn goats from Aberration. Yeah.
They were cute.
That's all right, Jags. Yeah, I saw that. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I saw that. Yeah, I was like, eh. Either that or Jags is using the voice to text again.
Hey, voice to text is fine.
Okay, that's right. My base is over this way. I remember it's right close to that archway. It's just a little beginning base. I've got a forge in here. I've got a smithy and a bed. And I'll probably put me one grill in here after I can get it made. Alrighty, let's go over here and land us the bird on the roof. And my phone's, so I gotta go. Alright, BG, go get your stuff charged up. And we will talk to you later. Now, like I said, this is just a little small beginner type base. Over here. Oh no, what is that? Blueprint for an Adobe pillar. And what is this? A blueprint for a Pteranodon Mastercraft saddle. Okay, I will keep that. I don't need that. Okay, we got our first of the metal ingots. Hesitate, I'll get a donation in. Oh, well, we would appreciate that, Texan. Yes, that would be a blessing for us. Thank you.
And give Rosie and Sweet hugs and kisses.
And
rest.
If you need us to resend that link to you, just you can DM me on Twitter in the morning, and I will do that for you. You probably still got it in your Twitter DM with me because it's still good. It doesn't expire or anything like that. But yeah, that would really be terrific. We really appreciate it. Yep, got to take care of the babies, and that's what they are, is big babies. Because God knows we got them.
Yeah, because both of mine are laying on me right now.
And well, see, you were whining last night because Rusty acted like he didn't want nothing to do with you. So now he's like, he recognized that and. Okay, Texan, that's fine, man. We appreciate it. Very much so. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now what? I got to go up and get all the stuff off my bird. He's got obsidian. He's got a ton of crystal on him.
Well, I
all
think
kinds
what it
of shit.
Is Rusty is maybe feeling upset with me because I'm not here.
Not a lot, but. I mean, considering you were here 24/7 before, and now you're not. Yeah, he's not a big fan. God, I got a lot of crystal. One thing I've noticed about this map, Jags, it seems like there's a plentiful supply of metal rock, and we know how good that is. And it's almost like the way they got it colored. It's almost like it's a gold, of course, but it's almost like a glitter paint look. It's very shimmery, so it's easy to spot from the air. In case you are on a flyer.
But I definitely know that I will be glad when my body gets Hey, Monique. person that made this did a better job than the actual team
that worked on Extinction. Yeah, I mean, some like I said, some of Extinction was okay, but overall, I was kind of disappointed in it. I really was. Get over here, you stupid bird. Oh, you're really starting to irritate me now.
What's wrong? Can you not get your stuff?
Get up here, you dummy. Get up here. Land your ass on this roof and don't move.
If they had just added an ocean and more caves, it would have been alright. Yeah.
Oh man, this is getting to be a pain in my butt.
Don't be blaming the poor bird.
It's his fault.
How is it the bird's fault?
Because I said so. And he cannot speak for himself to defend himself.
I know.
Ha
I
ha.
ought to peck you.
No. Give me my crystal back. You dunce. Alright, now let's go take this down here.
Oh, that sounds good.
But who cares? It's old news now. This is what matters now. Oh, exactly. Exactly. Okay, that one's full. We'll start on this one. Yeah, but not too far from where I built this little small base area, man, there was a ton of crystal. Like up on these big pedestal style rocks. And some obsidian too. I got probably about 700 obsidian, so I mean that's not too bad. I'll take it. Alright, let's okay. Let's get up here and get the rest of the stuff off the bird.
Need to be nicer to your bird.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I say no. The bird can kiss my booty. Are you going to build yourself some wings? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to check into that.
Wings.
It's so I forget exactly what it's called, the actual name for them. But I had tried them out before on, I don't remember which map. May have been Ragnarok. Hey, Dak. Hey, Dak. How are you, Dak? Good to see you. Alright, now let's load this stuff in here. So we will have plenty of supplies on hand. How are you doing, Dak? Okay, now we got that done. Let's take a look in here. The glider, yeah, the glider thing. Yeah, I was like, can't remember the name of it.
Because you're getting old, old man. That's like Max was telling me. He remember when they done the moon landing. I wasn't born then.
Well, you're a space cadet, so you live on the moon. You live on the goon moon.
Doing better, Dad. Little by little, day by day, getting better.
Sometimes creatures knock. Yeah, I've been knocked off before. I've been knocked off by carnos and whatever else. And sometimes, like like in the snow area, you'll get them big packs of wolves that'll rush you, and they'll knock you over off a ledge or something. Oh yes, very frustrating. All right, but hopefully everybody's doing okay, and hopefully you throw up your like on it. Firing up PS4 to play some Skyrim. Oh, nice. Yep, I will be back tomorrow night at 9 with my regular Skyrim stream tomorrow night. We got the Thieves Guild finished up, so I don't know what we'll do tomorrow. Maybe we'll start on something else. I still got to get the main quest line finished up. You know what I mean? So we'll get something going. Maybe do some companions, start the companions or something tomorrow night. I don't know, we'll see. See how it goes. Alright, I am going to leave the bird here for right now. And we're going to head off over this way and have a little look around. Leave that Listerine alone, you idiot. Dunce.
Thank you, Jagsy.
Yep. And you are a level 24. What a scrub.
Well, that's what he thought of you.
Yeah, well, I still kiss my butt. God, they got a lot of Bronzes on this map. I noticed that. Level 90.
Thank you, Dad.
Yep, Dak, she has actually found peaches as good as the ones I used to grow on your tree back home. I've never been a big. No, I love a good peach cobbler or peach pie. Love it. But as far as just like eating peaches, now I know you. I mean, you'll eat a peach, won't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she loves some peaches. They're usually so expensive here, and you can never really find nice ones. They just, they always look kind of eh. And she loves plums too.
Plums, nectarines.
Now here's some more. Now look, here's two more of these turtles. They're all over the place. They all look exactly the same color, same shell color, and their bodies are all laying the same. See, look, there's another one. They're all exactly the same. Buzz said he noticed that too. It was kind of odd. And I don't know why, because they're all over. They're just lay there. Stupid Gallimimus. He's wedged in between some rocks.
I know, I gotta keep remembering I have got a jar of...
You got a jar of tropical fruit, which, the dole, I mean, it ain't nothing fancy or anything, that they had on special here about 3 weeks ago when I went to the store, and I had a little bit extra, and I bought for you, and it's been sitting in the refrigerator, hadn't even been opened yet.
I keep forgetting it's there.
Yeah, PS4 got an update, I don't know, 2 or 3 days ago, Dak, something like that. I saw it come through. It was only about 500 megabytes. It wasn't nothing special. Basically, it's just stability updates and stuff like that, performance updates. They get them sometimes. Yeah, it wasn't no big thing. There wasn't anything new feature-wise that dropped for it. They're supposed to be adding, if all the rumors are true, there's going to be some new features that are going to be added to it. Everybody, you know, because like on Xbox, they've had a gifting feature. Let's say you got a friend that, you know, you're friends with on Xbox, and you've always been able to have a way to gift things, like if you wanted to gift them a game or this or that, and you can send it to them through Xbox. Pay for it on there, and then they got, you know, the whole deal. And they've never had that on PlayStation. From what I understand, they're supposed to be adding that too. Yeah, it was 400 and some megabytes. It was small. But that is something they're supposed to be adding to Xbox, is a a way to gift on there. And I think it's long overdue. Uh-oh, UD. What level are you, UT? Level 150. Oh, nice. Too bad you look like crap. Yeah. Not very photogenic. Yeah, kind of dark with that green stripe. Yeah. The UD that I have in stasis is much more photogenic than you are. And he's much higher level too. I forget what level it is. I think he's like 200 and something. There's another Calicotherium. Now you look nothing like my Calicotherium. You don't look as good at all. You're very drab.
Well, maybe he thinks you look drab.
I don't care what he thinks.
So how large is this game?
This game is extremely large. I would have to go into my master file to find out exactly how big this game is, but it's fairly sizable. It's big. Just like, you know, like when you asked about ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, I think I've got about 120 gigabytes of files for ESO. And I don't remember on this one, I don't think it's quite that big, but it's pretty sizable. All of these big games, because I mean there's so many maps, there's like 8 different maps you can have. I've got everything for this game. I got all the DLC, the whole deal. And yeah, it's very sizable.
I think I like this one.
Uh-oh.
This map better than the other.
But yeah, like I said, I would have to honestly go in and look, because I don't know offhand. Let's see what we got here, and yeah, I'll take the backup set of gloves. What do you got? Nothing. Junk. Level 135. Okay. Yeah, nothing really spectacular or anything. Oh, just got a Carno over here. A couple wolves attacking the poor Bronco. Never hurt a soul. Let's keep our eyes open for anything we can grab, like any more obsidian or anything would be nice. Yeah, it's just a rock. But Dak, this game is just massive. You can put hundreds of hours into this game very easily. And you don't have to work real hard to get it either. And if anybody has not been going and checking out my BioShock upload series, I know it's not everybody's really a fan of the game and that game series, and if you're not, that's fine. But if you are, if you like those games, then I'm doing an upload series on BioShock. Okay, that's fine, Jags. Yeah. I'm doing an upload series on BioShock Infinite. I think it was my 7th video the other day or yesterday. So if you haven't checked them out, please do. I would really appreciate it. Be sure, if you go over and check them out, be sure to throw up a like, leave me a comment, and let me know if you liked it or not. God, it's like an endless wave of Valguero. Jesus. About 7 in a row. How to screenshot and share to Twitter. Hold on a minute, Dak. Well, I really can't show you because if you got, let's say I wanna take a picture of right here with the trees and the obelisk there in the middle. All you got to do is you hit the little teeny button to the left of your touchpad when it's up near the top edge of the controller. You hit that. Now you're going to get a blue screen, and what you will do is you will get a screen that'll come up. It'll say video clip. On the left hand side it'll say screenshot and broadcast, share, play, all that. What you do is just hit your little thumb thing and go up to screenshot, and then you click X, and then it'll go to your capture gallery. And then from your capture gallery, it'll come up and say, where do you want to share to? Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. But you have to have your Twitter linked to your PS4. But that's easy to do. You can find all kinds of tutorials and stuff like that on YouTube how to do that. It's a little hard for me just to explain it like right there. But just hit that little teeny button on the top edge of your controller to the left, and you'll get that screen that'll come up. And you just go up to where it says screenshot and click X, and it'll take a screenshot of whatever you want it to.
And Dak, you are not a dingbat.
No, you're not. I didn't say anything about that, but no, you are not a dingbat.
It makes a difference.
I mean, when I first got on here, believe me, I watched a few tutorial videos about stuff too. I mean, I didn't know everything right off the bat, and sometimes I still have a question will come up, and I'm like, I don't have a freaking clue how to do this, but I'll go on YouTube and find out, or I'll Google it and find out. Shit, no big thing. Don't worry about it. But if you ever have any questions PS4 related, all you got to do is send me a DM on Twitter, or send her a DM, and she'll ask me. Jesus, look at the wave of wolves. Jesus, must have been about 15 wolves. Huh. A lot of 135s. Man, they got wolves like crazy. I'm glad I got a higher level weapon. Otherwise, I'd have been wrecked badly. I probably got meat like crazy on me. Well, not too bad. But I do like getting those pelts. The pelts are nice if you're going to make the like the fur armor and stuff for being up here in the cold a lot. Because it's 42 degrees up here. Although my tolerance I've got leveled up a little bit, so I can usually take it pretty good without having to put on heavier armor or fur armor. Didn't even think about looking it up on YouTube. No, will you quit with the dingbat stuff? You are not a dingbat. You're just not knowledgeable about a lot of stuff that's on PS4, but that's okay. You just learn, Just like anybody else. Like I said, when I wanted to do my first live stream, I had no clue how to do it. So I got on YouTube and I watched some videos up there about this and that, and I figured it out pretty quick. But that's enough of the dingbat talk. No dingbats here. Well, occasionally there might be, but by and large, my regular clientele are not dingbats.
Hey, I can definitely be a dingbat at times.
I don't know if I've ever been a dingbat. I might be a ding-dong. Or,
yeah,
whatever.
you've definitely been a ding-dong.
Look, nobody asked you. Uh-oh. Allosaur pad. Yeah, I got gashed by the Allosaur. Get out of there. And you see, you guys don't even come to see what happened to your friend. Like your friend disappeared. Level 50, level 15. You're all scrubs. Shut up, Zoe.
It's about time, Mr. Soul.
That's right.
I have missed you. Yeah, Max can be a ding dong, a ding-a-ling. I mean, you know, he could be a little bit of both.
Don't get me started on you, because I will let it fly. Sadly, your break is over. You just got here. Yeah, we know you had your little 3-day break, and you was wishing that you had taken a whole week. But then once the week was up, you'd be like, I wish I'd have took 2 weeks. I know what you're talking about. Your 3 days, you know. You'd have been like, I wish I'd have took 2 weeks. I'd have been like, your bills probably couldn't have stood a 2-week break.
Yeah.
You know, really. And they probably wouldn't have let you take that much anyway. You'd have probably been fortunate enough to get a whole week. Just to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I got over there today.
What, over there to the,
Spencer.
Oh, yeah.
Well, one of Zach's buddies was over there, and he just started a job.
Yeah.
Been there like 6 days.
Yeah.
And he was helping, cook.
Yeah.
Because it's a truck stop.
Okay.
And
yeah.
He apparently said he thought he hit something last night. And so he called work and told them that it was a deer or a human but basically they told him, when he said he couldn't come in,
yeah,
they let him go. And he's like, well, I don't know why they did that. I'm like, you've only been working for less than a week.
Yeah, I mean, you're considered probationary. You can't be doing that. You can't, I mean, granted, now, like, if he'd had, like, a death in the family, like his mom or dad would have suddenly passed away, that would have been different, I'm sure. But, I mean, just for, you just can't do that when you first start a job. You gotta start out with some good attendance. Like I said, unless it's something, catastrophic or, this or that. Who never worked in his life earned the right to make it so no one else gets a day off, and he don't even have put in for it with notice. Just ask for it. Yeah, well.
How long has he been there, so?
Yeah, how long has he been working there? He's been there for a long time, but he's never worked full time. I mean, I don't know.
Well, man, I understand that, but
they're probably taking his tenure into account.
Yeah, they're not supposed to do that. That's like the same thing at Walmart. They're not supposed to even talk about tenure, seniority or anything like that. But they do it.
Of course they do. Of course they do. Yeah, that's no big secret. Yeah. But like I said, I appreciate everybody coming in. We got 10 people in. Everybody be sure to throw up your like. Hopefully everybody had a good day. I know it's been hot as blazes. It was here today. Good God. Like I said, we had a heat index of 110. I had the air running wide open, and it was 88 degrees for a while in this living room. I'm sitting here sweating like I don't know what. So it was pretty miserable. I didn't even turn on my PS4 until a little after 8 tonight because it was so hot in the house. And I didn't want to take a chance on it overheating or something happening. So I thought, well, I'll just stay off it, you know, just to be on the safe side. Not like I got money to replace it or anything.
I can understand your frustration, so.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I can.
Stupid Perlovia. Get out of here. Scrub.
But I mean, honestly, you can't really blame him. Not him, it's the company.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. I mean, got to look at it this way. Let's say you was always putting in to get days off or get special preference on shifts, and they always said, "Oh, okay, man, no problem." And anytime you asked, they gave it to you. Is that your fault or the company's fault for letting him do it? It's the company's fault. It ain't his. Just because he asked, that doesn't make it his fault. It's the idiots that keep letting him, do it, and it screws the other people. I'm not saying you would. But I'm saying if you did, But it's like I said, it's the company's fault for letting it happen. Hey, Wooly Rhino, what's up? Level 70. Okay. Yeah. But like I said before, everybody, just the end of this coming week, she will be getting her first paycheck. We'll actually be able to put our own money on our own electric. Thank God. So, unfortunately, we got to keep everything going until then. So if anybody can help us out with that, a little bit of money to put towards our electric and for her to get her medicine, please donate at the PayPal link below. It would certainly be appreciated. Thank you. God. Man, I've seen enough wolves out here to last me a freaking lifetime. Here comes another pack. Come on, circle around again, idiot. Okay, as far as we know, Dak. She asked, how was Kidda? I said, okay, as far as we know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't, talk to Kidda very often. She's been having a lot of stuff going on. The last I talked to her, she was okay. The one that has a Kidda can definitely use everybody's prayers.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Very true. Yep. Yep, yep. And there's another recipe. We'll get that. That's always good to have. And over here, now let's get that. Okay. We'll leave old stupid Yudi alone over there. Do 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 do. Okay. Let's base it over that way. Okay.
I mean, you know, sometimes you just gotta, you know, so many things going on, and social media is a great thing for connecting with other people with the same interests, same likes, you know.
Or if you've got family that lives far away. Some people have family that have moved to other countries, you know, job related or through marriage and different stuff like that, and it can be very great for that. But social media for others can be...
Well, I mean, social media for anyone can also be something that
it's not so great sometimes.
Can tear somebody completely down.
Yep. Yep, it can. It's a double-edged sword.
It's kind of bad to be on social media and feel so alone.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Something about Skyrim receiving a back-end update. That is probably for Creation Club, isn't it?
Back-end update? I've never heard of a back-end update for Skyrim. I mean, I've just heard of, like, you know, regular everyday, you know, not every day, but your regular normal updates. The only updates that the Skyrim gets anymore are Creation Club garbage related. So yeah, I don't know exactly what that means.
Let's see. Oh, there was something on Reddit.
Because in fact, I checked my Skyrim today and there was no update showing.
It says back-end update, and it shows here somebody posted, and this was on July 19th. Skyrim SE is receiving a back-end update that will affect a small number of console players. This is not a patch. Says it's mostly updates for their mod store.
Creation Club. That's what it is. It's just Creation Club. But unfortunately, like a lot of games, you have to download it anyway, even if you don't use Creation Club, because it's not going to let you play the game until you do. But, I mean, it's no big deal. It doesn't affect your game or anything like that. Yeah, if it's mod store, if it says mod store, it's Creation Club.
Yeah, because that's what somebody was saying that
Yep.
they had gotten it.
Okay, well then you just go ahead and download it. It's no big deal, Dak. Yeah, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and download it. It shouldn't affect anything as far as your game or whatever. Like I said, I hadn't seen it, but that don't mean anything.
It was non-console players. So.
Well, no. I didn't fall into the some category, I guess. Which is fine with me. Believe me, all the games I've got, I see enough updates to last me a lifetime. So yeah, it's not going to hurt my feelings whatsoever. I mean, for this game yesterday, I had to download 20 gigs for all this new map and assets and whatever else. And that was a big enough pain in the butt.
Yeah, it's just creation.
Oh yeah, as soon as I heard you say mod store, I was like, yep, there you go.
Yeah, because somebody had put it on Reddit. They had gotten it yesterday.
Yeah. Well, I checked mine earlier today, so I know I didn't get it. But yeah, I mean, Dak, some of these big games mean big updates. Not all the time, but sometimes they do.
Well, I mean, it could also be where, where she's just, I think, maybe recently installed it and everything.
I don't know.
It's
like I said, but if it's Creation Club, it's nothing that'll affect the game or anything. It shouldn't. So yeah, just go ahead and install it and be done. Move on. Move on, if you will.
Yeah, I just Google. I love Google. I'll just sit in there and go in there and put it in there. I'll try to remember to do it tomorrow. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I mean, I'll just have to send you a text, even though you don't usually pay attention to that.
Well, I mean, no, I'm here. I'm just busy.
Well, no. I mean, you'll respond back, oh, okay. Then when you get home, well, I forgot all about it. I'm like, why bother sending it? You should follow her lead. Depends on what you're following. Oh, mercy. Shoot, as soon as I'm done.
I mean, I guess it's more of, I've always been kind of, curious, about some things, especially if somebody will, say something, I'm like, So, I mean, I'll just go on there and, hit Google and put it in there, and I'll find something somewhere. Because I know when I used to work in electronics and photo lab and all that, there was a lot of times that, we'd have customers coming in asking, well, will this do this? Or, you got this game, or when's this game coming out? And, I mean, I'd go on my phone.
Boo, 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 boo. Let's go up here and see how the birdie's doing on the roof. Up on the roof. Birdie's hanging out down here, keeping its eyes open. How's your food looking, Birdie? You're looking to be very good shape. You got a ton of food on you. Okay. Let's put our Genovese claws in here, and more allosaur brain, and we'll put the hides downstairs. That's where I need those. But I will be back tomorrow night at 9 with more good old Sunday Skyrim. So hopefully everybody will be able to come on back in and hang out tomorrow night. Some of that. Decided not to do any daytime streams this weekend because it's just been far too hot. Far too hot. And like I said, we got an air conditioner and it works and it runs, but yeah. Believe me, it does the best it can, but when it's 95, 96 degrees outside, the sun's beating down on this metal roof, and it'll heat it up in here like a greenhouse, and the air conditioner will keep up as best it can. But earlier this afternoon, when it was at the hottest point during the day, it was 88 degrees in our living room. Yeah. I'm sitting here just sweat just rolling off of me, and I'm like, this is not the way it's supposed to be.
Well, I mean, that's the way it was yesterday at work.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we had the air going on in the store.
I know the air there's not the best. I mean, it's better than standing outside, but, you know.
I mean, the only time really you could tell that the air was on was when you would go outside and come back in.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could, and it's just like, you know, when you first come in, when you come in the big double doors on the grocery side, and you get that air that blasts down on you. Yeah. That feels good.
It's just, I had trouble remembering things. For instance, I changed admin password for my PC.
Wrote it down and everything. Spent the whole. That would be like me. I would.
I mean, that's like
Still haven't found it. Oh Lord.
That's like the hospital up here. You know, like when you go, they've got a portal like thing that you can go in and you can find out the results of your test or anything from the doctor.
Yep.
After you left. And where I was there the other night, they had sent me some results and stuff from the test they run, and I've been trying to get in it.
But you can't figure out how.
I know that I know the password, but I can't figure it out. So I guess I don't need those results.
No, I guess not. But I tell you, when you're sitting somewhere, you know, it's hot, and it's just so hot and everything, it just takes all the energy out of you. Like right now, I am so tired. And I mean, I slept, okay last night. I wasn't great or anything, but better than some nights. But Jesus, I'm just wore out. I got no energy for nothing. we've had to adjust, you know, with the schedule, her schedule going back to work, and, you know, I mean, it's not her fault, but we've kind of had to adjust to that too. You know, it used to be we'd be up till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, but we didn't have to get up at a certain time. We might not get up till 10 or 10:30 the next morning, but now she's having to get up at like, you know, 7:30, and it's just, you got to readjust to that, and it's just, ugh. And the older you get, the harder it is to readjust to things. It's like your body just don't want to cooperate. It takes forever to get, you know, reconfigured with stuff, you know?
Your body's sitting there, and it's like it's looking at you going like, what the hell do you think you're doing?
Yeah, no, this is far too early to get up. That's why do you think I take the alarm thing and set it over there across? I have to physically get up, get up and take a couple steps to get up and turn it off. Because I know once I'm standing up, then I'm up. But if I'm still laying down, anything can happen then. Cool looking Yudi, but he's damaged. It's a female, level 90. My body always says, what the hell you think you're doing when you try to sleep? It's still in standard time, not daylight savings time.
Oh,
yeah.
So I'd rather have your problems back.
Trust me, you don't want my problem. That, and like I said, I've been sick for like a week and a half now. I still have not been able to shake this. And like I said, I probably won't really be able to fully do it until I can get this gallbladder taken out, and it's just made me so sick. And it's not going away anytime soon, it looks like. God, I wish it would, because I've been miserable. And I'm having to fight that because that's keeping me drained. That's keeping all my energy drained out too.
Like I woke up this morning, I mean, I knew I was tired yesterday when I came home. But I woke up this morning and it's like, my body don't want to move.
Yeah. That's one of those things you just got to sit up and open your eyes. And usually once you start to get a little bit of coffee in you become somewhat coherent, or somewhat human, I guess you could say.
I mean, I'll have to get back to work tomorrow so I can work the soreness out of my back and everything.
Supposed to do it every 2 years. It's been more than 10. Yeah, you might need to check into that there, Soul.
Yeah, especially if you've got insurance.
I mean, if we had insurance, I'd have had my gallbladder taken out. Because as time goes by, it's causing me more and more problems more frequently, and it's getting to get real bad, and it's not good for me at all. Get this gold medal rock. What is up there?
Hello, Toxic YouTube.
Toxic YouTube. What's up? And there's the Ducamus. If you do not go get it, it can kill you just like a busted appendix. Duke, they will not take it out because it's not considered an emergency unless I have a big chunk of money to put down on the operation. I've already been down that road. Then when I when I think I'm done, I'm not. But like I said, I tried to have it taken out quite a while back, and
they even sent him to a surgeon.
They sent me to a surgeon because they said it needed to come out then, but it wasn't an emergency. And the doctor and the surgeon they sent me to was the one who did her operation back when we had insurance. And I was going to have $150 to take with me for that office appointment for the surgeon. We didn't have it. We didn't have the money. We were broke, pretty much. We had money to keep our lights on and for food, but that was it. We didn't have money for that stuff.
Welcome back, Jack.
So I had to put it off, and I've not had insurance since then. So there you go. You know. So unfortunately, I had to bite the bullet and do what I had to do. But no, they won't do it without a big chunk of money down unless it is a bona fide emergency.
Yep.
Like it's got to come out like now. You know. I've already been through that mess.
And hey, Dookie.
Dudamus. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. It even gave me a warning message a little while ago and said my controller battery was low, and I just didn't even think about plugging it in. But now it's in, so we're good. I mean, I could have. Yeah, it'll do that. It'll do that if you're like, you know, when you're playing your game and you disregard the message that your controller battery is low. When it runs out, your controller will just shut off, and you get that message that'll pop up. It's happened before. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to see everybody that's in here. Be sure to throw up your like, please, and hit the subscribe button. Like I said, I will be back tomorrow night at 9 with my usual Sunday night festivities with good old Sunday Skyrim. So hopefully everybody will be able to pop back in for a while tomorrow night. Because Monday I am planning on taking the night off. God knows I need it. Oh. Well, actually, the controller on mine, both of these controllers, they do pretty good. I mean, I've never timed it to see how good it actually is, but overall, I mean, it's been, you know, they do pretty well.
And welcome back, Dak.
Welcome back, Dak. Now that has the same battery that's in the 3DS, and since this controller, it lasts forever. Yeah, because it's not running all that. It's just the controller itself. It's not like running the screen and all that stuff. Your PS4 battery only lasts an hour and a half.
That's not good.
That's something's wrong there, because I probably get about 7 to 8 hours out of a controller charge, easily 7-8 hours.
And so Jag said, "Guess what?" And you never asked him.
Yeah, he said, "Soul, guess what?" And you never said what or what, you know.
That means 0. I got it.
Oh yeah, he'll be able to live stream it. I'll be looking forward to that. Yeah.
streaming at a time that isn't 2 a.m.?
Well,
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, that's a Mantis saddle. What is that? Blueprint Ascendant Flamethrower. You have lost patience. You wish you would express. Jags, just it'll get here. You don't want it expressed. You want to make sure they take their time and you get a good product. Yeah. You definitely want to make sure you get a good product. It'll be okay. If I knew I had a PC coming, you know, I finally had the money to get a nice gaming PC or something, I'd be freaking, you know, antsy as hell. I'd want it too. So I can't say anything. Oh, you didn't hear about Jag's PC he ordered? Oh yeah, he's high class. You mean he's part of the PC players? Definitely not elite, but they're PC players too. So yeah. Hey, what's up, Derek McDonald? How you doing?
PC means your crap. I mean, the one advantage to PC, I mean, you definitely have got to say is the mods.
Well, it's not just that. There's so many more games available to you. And that's the main advantage about it. Because otherwise, to me, I don't really see the advantage.
Oh, big John.
The emojis are looking flaky again. Everything costs too much money.
What you do, what you get, it's gonna cost you somehow, some way. Give it another 10 years and kids will only talk in hieroglyphs. Oh no, I have Zane actually saying hello.
Yeah,
he grabs my phone.
He'll grab her cell phone and he'll be like, oh, hey, that's a screen, you know. And it's just, I said, well, it's just where he sees y'all talking on him, so he's trying to, you know, mimic y'all and, you know, what you're doing.
He's my boy.
Rusty, that big boo-boo head. Boo-boo head Rusty. Yeah. Boo-boo head Rusty.
We're going back to
Egyptian writing soon?
I had a hard enough time understanding hieroglyphics on school. I don't even want to try to attempt it now.
Yeah.
That means Zane is smart.
Boy, I picked him up today. Boy, he is solid as a rock. Jeez. He is.
He's Zane Musk. Yeah, we had him eating out. One of Samantha's friends she went to college with, her boyfriend's son had a turn 2 and they had a little pool party. So I went down there with her and Zane was playing in the water. We had him eating a cupcake and pizza. give him another 6 months and he'll
reverse engineer the phone, make us say hello to him.
Probably.
It probably will. Wouldn't surprise me.
Well, I mean, he pays attention. He sits and watches. You know, if you sit back and just kind of watch him, you know, he'll sit and look at the things that's going on around him, and he pays attention to it. I know they're probably, I think they're going to wait till he's a little bit older, but his right eye.
Yeah, you notice it just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little. He's got a lazy eye.
Yeah, so you can just, every once in a while you can just kind of see it. So it gets here, the game changes though, and it does.
Well, I'm happy for you, Jagsy.
Oh, I am too. When he finally said he was going to go ahead and take the plunge and order it, I said, good for you. I mean, you work hard, you earn your money, and if you got the money to where you're able to manage it and pay your bills and no problem, then go for it. Like I said, I wish I could get one. I just wish we could have just a nice PC.
Well, they were saying, they told Samantha and Zach they noticed it probably when he was like, I think when he went to maybe 2 month checkup, and it was a little bit more, you know, noticeable. But they did say they were going to have to wait until he's a little bit older because the only way you can do it is either put a patch on or put glasses, and he's not going to keep that on.
No, he's not.
A lot of times, though, it's habit.
Oh yeah, I mean there's some games on PS4 that you can't play anywhere else, and I would never give it up just because of that. And there's more games coming that you won't be able to play on PC. So there you go.
I figured it out, so. You know, it pays to be observant, especially in this day and age. It's like Samantha starts her job Monday. She will be working in a methadone clinic.
A lot of tech stages on the map. I've seen about 4 different ones just in this area. Yeah, when I had the little week trial of PS Now, I tried to play Fallout 3 on there, and yeah, I mean, you got to have pretty stout internet to be able to stream that game to play it. Otherwise, it gets very buggy. It is. Yes. Yeah, you cannot broadcast from PS Now unless you're able to physically download the game. Now, like the really old games, like PS1, PS2 games they have on there, they will let you, and PS2 and the PS4 games that are on PS Now, you can actually download them like you would anything else off the PlayStation Store, and then you would be able to stream those. But there are no PS3 games that you can download from PS Now, and that's the bulk of their good library. I mean, just flat out. I mean, there's some good old PS2 games on there, don't get me wrong, but by and large, all the good stuff is on PS3 as far as the old titles. And something to do with the way the emulation of the games or something, some bullshit, you can't do it. Doesn't happen. But like I said before, it's been good to have everybody in tonight. Please throw up your like and hit the subscribe button. And I'll go ahead and mention one last time, and I'm not going to have to mention this too much more. If anybody could donate to the channel a little bit of money so she can get her medicine, and we can put a little bit more money on our electric to get us by just till Friday when she gets her first paycheck, then we'll be able to pay it ourselves. Please use my PayPal link if you don't mind. That would really be helpful to us, and we would appreciate it. I know the light at the end of the tunnel is getting a little brighter each day. Now you got to get that rest, Jags. Very important. That's all right. You'll get on there tonight and play some. You'll be good shape. No, ever since you started working, baby, you know. I mean, it ain't going nowhere. It'll be there. Even if the internet gets cut off after Friday, which is a good chance it will, it ain't going to affect you playing your game. Well. She does have the disc for her game.
Yep.
For her game, the My Time at Portia. Yeah, she has the disc for that.
I have the disc for that. I have the disc for my Stardew.
Because unfortunately, like I said, she'll get paid, but it's only going to be for a partial week.
Yeah. So
we'll have money to put on there and get us some food and stuff like that. Have money for our electric to carry us over for 2 weeks. But we're not going to have money for that internet bill. It's just too big. So we got to take the priorities. Unfortunately.
Well, I didn't pay for Stardew. I was gifted Stardew.
He was gifted that game. Yeah. It was sent to her just like well, the My Time at Portia was the girls got it for her for Mother's Day.
But I've started another.
I was like, "Where's my game? Don't I get anything for Father's Day?" I didn't get squat.
I
No, that's okay.
playthrough on my Stardew, and then
It'll be all right.
Started work.